This isn't a wolf. This is a Siberian Husky. And it is, without a doubt, the biggest and most lovable drama queen in the entire dog world. This is the Siberian Husky, the stunningly beautiful, blue-eyed dog that looks like it just walked straight out of a Jack London novel. They are famous for their incredible history as the world's greatest sled dogs, but the thing that truly makes them unique is their over-the-top, dramatic personality. I'm going to show you the real reason they are so talkative, tell you the amazing true story of the dog who should be way more famous than Balto, and explain why they are the Houdinis of the dog park. Let's start with their ancient history, because it explains everything about them. Huskies are one of the oldest dog breeds on the planet. They were developed thousands of years ago by a nomadic tribe in Siberia called the Chukchi people. And they were not bred to be mean guard dogs. They were bred to be part of the family. They lived inside with the Chukchi, they were gentle with the children, and most importantly, they were bred to work together as a team, to pull light sleds over huge frozen distances with incredible endurance. This pack mentality is the key to their most famous trait, the drama. Huskies are famous for talking, arguing, screaming, and making all sorts of hilarious and dramatic sounds. This isn't just a funny quirk for YouTube videos. As sled dogs that had to communicate with each other and their musher over the howling Arctic winds, they developed a huge range of vocalizations. The talking you see today is just a modern version of that deep, instinctual need to communicate with their pack, which is now you and your family. And of course, they are perfectly built for the cold. They have a thick double coat, a soft, woolly undercoat for warmth, and longer waterproof guard hairs on top. They can even wrap their big, bushy tails around their faces when they curl up to sleep, which acts as a filter to warm up the cold air before they breathe it in. So they are built to run all day and talk all night. But how did this ancient dog from Siberia become an all-American hero? This brings us to one of the greatest dog stories of all time, the 1925 Great Race of Mercy. The tiny, isolated town of Nome, Alaska, was hit with a deadly outbreak of diphtheria. The only life-saving medicine was almost 700 miles away, and the town was about to be completely cut off by a monster blizzard. With airplanes grounded, the only hope was a desperate relay of 20 sled dog teams. These mushers and their dogs, mostly Siberian Huskies, battled through hurricane-force winds and temperatures of 60 degrees below zero. Now, the dog that got all the fame was Balto. He was the lead dog of the team that ran the final 55-mile leg into Nome, and he became a huge celebrity. But ask any historian of the race and they'll tell you the real hero of the serum run was a 12-year-old husky named Togo. Togo was the lead dog for the musher Leonhard Seppala, and he led his team through the single longest and most dangerous leg of the entire journey, a staggering 264 miles through the worst parts of the storm. It was an act of incredible courage and endurance. But that same courage and endurance that makes them heroes is also what makes them a huge challenge to own. This is the reality check. Huskies were bred to run for miles, and miles and miles. That instinct is so powerful that they are notorious escape artists. A 6-foot fence is just a fun challenge for a bored husky. They are masters at digging, climbing, and problem-solving their way out of a backyard to go on an adventure. They were also bred to hunt for their own food sometimes. This means they have a very high prey drive. That's a strong, natural instinct to chase small animals. This means they can be a potential danger to cats, squirrels, or even smaller dogs if they are not properly trained and socialized from a young age. They are amazing dogs, but they are a huge responsibility and definitely not the right choice for a first-time dog owner. So, the Siberian Husky is a true legend. It's an ancient sled dog that was bred to be a gentle and talkative member of the family. They became American heroes during the Great Serum Run to Nome, where the legendary Togo ran the longest and hardest part of the journey. And their ancient instincts mean they are high-energy, stubborn escape artists with a powerful drive to chase. If you want to learn the true stories behind more of the world's most heroic dog breeds, make sure you subscribe.